In episode 2 of season 4 of Demon Slayer, the focus is on the water Hashira Giyu Tomioka and his enigmatic past. The episode kicks off with the demon Tamayo making the decision to depart for the Ubuyashiki mansion. Meanwhile, at the Butterfly Mansion, Tanjiro is still recovering from his intense battle with the demons at the Swordsmith village. He receives a letter from Ubuyashiki, who shares that he is currently unable to move. In the letter, Ubuyashiki urges Tanjiro to seek out the water Hashira, Giyu Tomioka, and convince him to participate in the Hashira's training. In the previous episode, Giyu hinted that he is different from the other Hashiras, and Tanjiro is on the brink of uncovering the reasons behind his uniqueness. As Tanjiro is preparing to depart, he encounters Aoi, who kindly gives him packed rice balls for his journey. In their brief exchange, Tanjiro becomes aware of the delicate nature of the situation with Giyu, as Aoi expresses that she would want to be left alone in a similar situation. True to his nature, Tanjiro persists, calling out to Giyu from outside when all he desires is some solitude. He eventually invites himself into the house, sitting close to Giyu, their knees almost touching. Giyu is inwardly uncomfortable with the proximity, thinking too close, as they discuss his frustration with Tanjiro's imperfect mastery of water breathing. He emphasizes that Tanjiro was meant to become the water Hashira, while denying that he himself holds that title. With unwavering determination, Tanjiro leaves rice balls for Giyu, loiters around his house, and incessantly follows him, prompting Giyu to wonder if this behavior will persist indefinitely. He muses, "Will he cease stalking me if I engage with him?" Finally, he reveals to Tanjiro that he never passed the final selection for the Demon Corps. The peach-haired Sabito from Season 1 is unveiled as Giyu's deceased friend, who perished during the selection process. The distinction lies in the fact that Giyu was nearly killed by demons while Sabito sacrificed himself to protect others. During the 7-day test period, Giyu sustained an injury, and despite surviving, he never managed to defeat any demons. To make matters worse, he was devastated to hear of his friend's death. As a result, he doesn't see himself as a Hashira and feels disconnected from the others who have rightfully earned their place. Tanjiro, deeply moved by Giyu's emotional struggle, searched for a way to comfort and convince him. He knew that a simple, "the living must go on," would not be enough to ease the profound pain that he also experienced with the loss of Rengoku, who had valiantly sacrificed himself to protect them and the junior Slayers. So Tanjiro gently urged, "Giyu-sama, aren't you going to honor what Sabito entrusted to you?" This poignant reminder prompted Giyu to recall the moment when Sabito had admonished him during their training, bringing to the forefront memories of his sister's sacrifice to save him. This helped Giyu realize the importance of passing on what she had given up for him, and how he had allowed this memory to be overshadowed by the immense grief of losing both his sister and Sabito. As Giyu decides to participate in the Hashira training, Tanjiro becomes increasingly anxious, overthinking the situation, and comically suggests a cold noodle competition to lighten the mood. They end up sharing cold noodles, during which Giyu inquires about Kocho's activities. Meanwhile, Kocho struggles to contain her anger, putting on a strained smile as she addresses Kanao, who is seeking leave for the Hashira's training. Kocho then proceeds to slowly reveal the story of the demon who killed her elder sister, and gives Kanao instructions on how to approach and defeat the demon.